Well. We are at Thursday again, and tonight we have Thursday Night Football. But on Sunday, the Baltimore Ravens traveled to Pittsburgh to take on the hated Steelers in an AFC divisional matchup for first place in the North. This will be the first meeting of the teams this season, and I guarantee you it is going to be a good one. If it were not for some executive decisions, this game may be in prime time. But we get our first look at the Baltimore Ravens with Derrick Henry taking on the Steelers. Now, there have been some migrations when it comes to the Ravens and the Steelers. The Ravens have Arthur Maulet. They got back Chris Wormley. The Steelers acquired Deshaun Elliott and their prize free agent over the past season, which is Patrick Queen. And this should be a good one, being that Patrick Queen just did an interview talking about how the Ravens did not offer him a contract. He didn't feel wanted, and I think he went to the Pittsburgh Steelers in spite, because if I'm not mistaken, he was offered better contracts from other teams, but decided to go to the Steelers just to spit in Baltimore's face. But the joke is on him. He's not playing well this season, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are winning in spite of him because they have all-world TJ Watt. And don't get me wrong, Queen has made some plays here and there, and the Steelers defense is dominant as it has been for a very long time. That's why they sit atop the AFC North, but the Ravens have a star of their own in Lamar Jackson. Now, we have gone through countless videos of how Lamar Jackson is tearing this league apart, and his game has elevated to a brand new level. But Lamar just set a record for the Baltimore Ravens. He has won Offensive Player of the Week for the 13th time in his 7-year career, breaking the 12 by Justin Tucker. Yes, that Justin Tucker when he used to be reliable. But Lamar Jackson is out here doing amazing things, and he gets a chance to be a revenger and avenge some of the previous losses that the Baltimore Ravens have had to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, in the last 8 games, the Baltimore Ravens are 1-7. Lamar himself is 1-3 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. He has missed a few games due to injury. Some have been the last game of the season where the Baltimore Ravens rested their starters. But for whatever reason, Lamar seems to have issues beating the Steelers. Last season, as we all know, the Baltimore Ravens wide receivers had an issue with their hands. They just couldn't seem to find them, and the Pittsburgh Steelers pulled one out late. But this one is for all the marbles. I think this game is going to be a lot different because this is the first time in a long time that the Pittsburgh Steelers had a reliable quarterback to lean on, that being Russell Wilson. But like I've said before, Lamar is playing at a whole nother level. And speaking to Lamar during a press conference, Lamar said that he hates the Steelers. We don't know what the problem is, nor why he can't get by this team, but in the 4 games that he's played, Lamar has 10 turnovers and he has been sacked 20 times. These are some things that cannot happen during this upcoming game. We need this offensive line to play a lot better than they have in the past. Not saying that they are in game 1 form, but we need them ready. We have TJ Watt coming into town. Luckily, Highsmith is out, but they do have Ogunjobi. They have Herbig or Herbie the Love Bug or whatever his name is. They still have a stout defense. They still have a pass rush, and they just traded for Preston Smith. I know I saw a lot of people in the flock earlier today talking about Preston Smith. He's not all that. Guess what? Outside of a piece here and there, the Baltimore Ravens offensive line is not all that. So let's slow it down a little bit and wait to see. But Todd Monken, hopefully he's going to call a game and match some of the things that this offensive line can't do. And whatever he cannot do or whatever he can't call up, Lamar Jackson himself is going to elevate his game, make the offensive line look a lot better than it is. So regardless of what's going to happen, I believe that this is going to be a good game. I believe it's going to be an epic game. It is for first place. The Baltimore Ravens can't afford another loss to fall another game behind Kansas City and Buffalo. Plus, on the schedule, the Ravens have coming up next week, the 6-3 Chargers, another Harbaugh Bowl. Justin Herbert, he doesn't look like the old Justin Herbert, but the Chargers are finding ways to win, and Jim Harbaugh himself as a head coach is a winner. So we can't take that game for granted. We don't know what's going to happen, and then the week after that, we take on the 7-2 Philadelphia Eagles. So the Baltimore Ravens need to win this game to keep pace with the other 2 teams in the AFC. So I just wanted to do a quick video, and make sure you check back here later in the week when we do a Pittsburgh Steelers Baltimore Ravens preview and actually break down some of the things in the game. And then on Sunday, myself, Yolanda B. Raven, and possibly Suge Knight, we're going to live stream the game, and then we're going to hit you over the head with the post-game show. So make sure you come back to the channel and check it out, and I will see you there.